All right. Week 13, Dirty 30 pod. 2 weeks left of the regular season. Trade deadline just went down today. Group chat was active. What's going on, boys? How we doing?
Active is an understatement, I think. It was exploding with chaos, which is what we
Yeah.
love, right?
Got some chaos. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think that's why we're all in the league. I mean, we like what the chaos brings, but no complaints. I'm not going to talk anything about what we talked about today. So
Sounds good, buddy. So
Darn.
on the forecast, we got a couple of trades to break down, waiver wire, and then we just kind of wanted to. We kind of left it like, hey, what are some storylines when you kind of dig deep into the standings or the rest of the schedule? Like, what did you come up with, right? Like, what do you feel like the rest of the league should know? We got trash talk of the week, and we got Christian's lock of the week as well. So let's break some things down here. Early in the week, must have been Tuesday, right? Tuesday we had some trades are very, very interesting and have some fireworks. This trade definitely did not. This trade was quite boring, but it was Najee for Leonard Fournette.
I think I honestly missed that one in the shuffle. Like
Did
I
ya?
honestly, that's kind of news to me.
Yeah.
I was curious. Nobody said anything on that, but
Well, I sent the fart emoji.
right, yeah. Two hurt farts. What do you do? So that's why I had to rock the shirt tonight. I'm sad for my worthless first rounder
Yeah.
leaving my team.
Yeah, just a little shakeup. I don't know how much diving deep we really have to do. Next trade was kind of midday today, kind of a couple hours before the wire. I traded away Treylon Burks, who's a 9th-round keeper, and I got Keenan Allen.
I liked that trade for you.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Burks is kind of low on who I am going to keep, and I don't know, didn't mortgage too much. And I mean, he's a good player though. I mean, Burks has definitely been solid.
I like Burks.
He's been solid the last couple of weeks, so could be something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely just trying to have my cake and eat it too. My team, I don't know, trying to keep all the keepers, and I don't know, hopefully do something this year as well. So we'll see. The trade that didn't go down, the apparently Marcus clicked accept right at 12 o'clock, and the
that is completely on Marcus. Like,
100%, 100%.
Marcus was trying to get a splash at 11:59 just to have the crowd go at 11:59 at the wire, and it backfired on him. So
Oops. Tanner was going to give up Aaron Jones, get Brian Robinson and Christian Watson. Debbie, what do you think there, man?
I don't know. It would have been a good move, I think, but
for
Marcus, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, kind of like what everybody said, glad it didn't go down because that would have been shitty for everyone. But yeah, I don't know. What a goofy thing.
I just don't view Christian Watson as someone I'm trading for in the off season.
Yeah,
I also agree.
But I do like the upside. I mean,
for sure. If I have him as a keeper, like it's a thought, right? But like if he
keeps doing his thing, I guess.
Yeah, if I have zero keepers, I don't see myself giving up a pick to Tanner to get Watson,
sure,
I guess. But
I will say and maybe I'm in the minority here. I'm sure I am. This is probably a hot take, but I think just off the top of my head, I think outside of Olave, Watson would probably be my second rookie keeper in the entire league.
I'd rather have Burks.
I wouldn't. I would rather have Watson, I think. And I'd rather have Watson over London.
Garrett Wilson in the 13th, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Jameson's pretty nice. Brees
Yeah.
Hall, Kenneth Walker are pretty nice.
I guess it just depends on what happens with Rodgers too, like
True.
right. I mean, like, I don't know what the Jets are gonna do. Like, I mean, but I do like
Mike
Garrett
White.
Wilson. I do like Garrett Wilson. That's a good one. I kind of forgot about Garrett Wilson. So
I
that's
did too.
but I'd put
Pretty
them, I'd put those like 2A, 2B behind Olave. I think Olave is pretty clear cut one.
I'm with you. And if Rodgers comes back, I'm
Right,
with you. It's not a terrible keeper. I just don't know what I'm giving up to get him, I guess.
Right.
Waiver wire got talked about today. The only guy I put on there is Tyrion Davis Price, $3.
Wow.
Give me your fartometer.
$3, 10 farts. Too easy. And I would spend $20 on Jordan Mason again. He's better. He's had a better year. Now you know. By like 0.7 points.
What is it, like 6 points to 5 points?
Not even. It's
Not even.
much. Yeah, it's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
But it
Yeah.
still counts.
Oh, I'm with you, man.
You never know, I guess.
Storylines. We're looking into what are the current standings, who do they play the next 2 weeks, things along those lines. I got some tasty ones. I'll start off with one. Maybe we'll go around the horn, and I know we only asked for one. I came up with 3 though, so maybe I'll start us off and we'll kind of go around the horn once here.
Go ahead.
My number one was Eric and Craig would have both won last week if they kept their rosters intact. Meaning that they would have jumped Christian for the number 6 seed, and they would be playing each other for a playoff spot.
Yep.
Right? Josh Jacobs went off. Diggs went off. Who the hell did Craig trade away? Jefferson went off. CMC didn't do shit, but they both would have won, and both would have possibly, but yeah, been playing each other for a playoff spot, Yeah, just kind of interesting when I looked at it.
Yeah.
What do you got,
Very
buddy?
interesting.
I do feel like, and just like in response to your point there, I did feel, and I know that I was one of the trades too with Kupp and Eckler, but I felt like the trades came earlier than I expected.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, like, everybody is still kind of in play outside of Tanner. And I mean, like, last week, like, you didn't, even if you made the trade for Chase hoping he's coming back, like, he was still like up in the air, like, to come back. I mean, like, you could have held on to Diggs and Jacobs for one more week. Marcus is doing that trade 100 times out of 100. You could have waited until 11:59 today and actually hit accept and gotten the trade done. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I agree. I think that's the one part about like all this stuff that like I agree with, right? Probably the only person that should have been trading is Tanner, and honestly, I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a learning moment for 100%. future years,
100%.
Does he still do that trade though, even after a 50-point Jacobs week?
Right. That's the other thing. He might not. Right. He might say, "Hey, I'm in sixth place. I'm in sixth place.
Maybe someone else.
I'm gonna keep my roster and I'm gonna go." So yeah.
Well, and now Jacobs is RB1 and Diggs is wide receiver 1. So you're right. I don't know if Eric gives up RB1 wide receiver 1 for Chase,
or keeper 1
currently in a playoff.
And
Jacobs has vaulted to the top of my keeper rankings.
And
behind Chase, obviously.
I mean, and a chance to win it all, right?
For sure.
Yeah. Dev, what do you got for your storyline?
I don't know how you want me to do this.
Say, I don't know. Say some highlights. Say what you came up with.
Yeah, I pretty much didn't really know how to do this, so I just did who each team plays the next 2 weeks, and then how the final standings are kind of going to shake out. Just some notable ones. I do have Derek losing twice and ending up with the 4 seed. And I have Tyler winning twice and ending up with the 1 seed.
Olays.
You have Tyler beating me this week? What the fuck?
I need it to happen. I need you to lose at least once so I can
Okay.
get in. Selfish.
Who gets the 6th seed in your projections?
Me, of course.
Oh, now we know. Now
How
we-
convenient.
I have it as Tyler 9-5, Marcus 8-6, Matthew 8-6, Derek 8-6, Kyle 7-7, me 7-7, Christian Krog and Eric 6-8, and then poor Tanny at 5-9.
Wow.
We'll-
So you have Tanner actually winning a game.
I do, Tanner. I I should have led with that. My big storyline is the 2 top dogs lose this week to the 2 turds on the bottom.
Heyo. Okay.
Probably not going to happen, but it could
Yeah,
Okay,
certainly
okay.
good.
any given Sunday, boys. So
Any given Sunday, buddy.
just gonna put it in the universe and see what happens.
That's all you can do.
Yes, have you seen my team? Yes, it's all I can do.
Christian, what'd you come up with when you looked at Sandines and schedule and all that good
So
stuff?
my favorite stat of the year, and I didn't want to tell you guys this before the show because I know we kind of briefed a little bit, but I wanted to save it for the moment to get your reaction.
Ooh, juicy.
I don't know if I've ever been in a league where this has happened. Ever. In all the years I've played fantasy football, all the teams I've played with, I have never seen where last place has more points than first place.
It is wild. No, I know.
Tanner has more points than Dirt.
You feel bad for the guy.
Wow.
Tanner is 4th
4th.
in points.
Mm-hmm.
It is Marcus by a landslide, then
Mhm.
Matt, then me, then Tanner.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, it is wild, man.
I mean, that is
Shitty.
yeah, I mean, and you know what? Like, it's part of fantasy football, but Dirk has had the least amount of points scored against him, which is a great recipe for success in any league.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I mean, it's I do feel for Tanner, and it just kind of sucks because Tanner had a good team. I mean, he had good players. He obviously traded them all away now, but the fact that he's gonna be going, like, we could possibly go into the playoffs with, and it's not like he's outscoring him by like a point or two. He's outscoring by over 100 points. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like almost 10 points a week for how far we are in the season. That's a significant difference. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. Other story, that was my biggest storyline for sure. I have a I'm rooting. I'm a big Craig fan this week because and obviously I can't control what Devin does, but with Craig playing Eric, if Craig wins, he would be a game ahead of me, or a game ahead, but I play him next week. So according to the points, I'm up on Craig in points. So if I can tie him by beating him next week, even if I lose this week and he wins, I would technically jump ahead of him, but I
Sure.
can't control what Devin does. If Dev wins twice, he's in pretty much. I mean,
That's what
Get
he
into it.
That's what he projected.
I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but yeah.
I am.
I like it, buddy.
Rhodey
So-
stealing a win from the JT fumble. I mean, that
I
was
was
fucked
I was
up.
I was wondering how long that was going to take to get into here.
A good 10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's not bad. My other storyline, Tanner has a 4% chance of making it into playoffs still, says ESPN.
Yep.
Okay.
I broke down how that works. Tanner obviously has to win both games, right? He plays
Yeah.
He plays Marcus this week. He plays Eric next week.
Yeah.
He then needs Craig, Eric, and Dev to lose one out of their 2 games. Not bad,
Okay.
right? Not bad. Maybe Christian as well, I think.
I was gonna say
Christian needs to lose one. Oh, sorry. Christian needs to lose. Sorry, my last point. Craig, Eric, and Dev all need to lose one game. He will then need Christian to lose both games, and he has to outscore him by 22 points.
Wow.
So my question, why would he need me to lose 2?
Maybe I broke
Because
that.
if
Maybe I
I
broke that
won,
down wrong.
If I win 1 and he wins 2 and he outscores me, he's in. He has the points.
So it is he 22 points.
Right. I mean, like, but
Yeah.
he certainly could over 2.
Yeah. Sorry. So I must have done that. Craig, Eric, and Dev all need to lose one game. Christian needs to lose one game, and he needs to outscore you by 22 points.
Sure. Which is very possible. I mean,
I'm honestly
This is
surprised
gonna
it
be
was
weird.
I'm honestly surprised it was only 4%. Right?
I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you. And the kid is on a streak. He won last week.
Right? I mean, he's got to beat Marcus, right? It's not an easy task. That's I mean, step 1, right? Beating Marcus.
Right.
But it's not, I don't know. It's I'm surprised it wasn't like 10, 15%, you know.
I mean, the kid put up 115 points last week with trading away like Eckler and some other guys. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the guy can put a squad together. So
Yeah.
Damn it, Tanner, you had a chance. I mean, you still do, but
Still does. Still's got 4%.
you had a better
Um,
chance.
Last
Who-
storyline I came up with.
Yep.
Sorry, Christian.
No, go ahead.
Marcus controls his own destiny. So
Yep.
he wins this week. He then plays Derek next week. Obviously, whoever wins between him and Derek would get the number 1 seed. I
Right.
don't think Tyler could technically jump him for points. I don't think I could jump him for points. Like he's got 100 something points on everyone. So
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That's kind of the storylines. Hopefully people had some fun with that.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's been pointed out many, many times, but the fact that we are this far into the season and 2nd place and 9th place are separated by 2 games with 2 weeks to go. I mean,
It's been a crazy year, man.
I really think, I mean, what's kind of crazy is like Dirk could go from 1 to 5 in a
Mhm.
matter of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, like basically the 6th seed is between obviously me, Craig, Eric, Devin, and Tanner. But
Mhm.
it's kind of crazy how the guy in 1st place could drop that significantly
Yeah.
in a matter of 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 1 to 5 are kind of locked in. Kinda. And then it'll be fun, man. Next 2 weeks will be fun, that's for sure. Have some more to talk about next week, that's for sure. Trash talk of the week. Something came in anonymously. It says, why is it that Eric and Craig are always playing for next year?
That's a chirp and a half.
Olays, right? Yeah, interesting. I think Craig's got his name on that trophy, but yeah, I mean, playing for next year, I like it. I don't think there's any pizza bets unless you guys got some information that I don't.
I'm gonna talk to Derek.
Whoa.
I wouldn't mind getting in on one. I'm not confirmed, but I am 0 for 1 this year, so I wouldn't mind evening the
Sure.
playing field. So.
Sure. Okay, couple pizza bets pending. It sounds like couple
Yeah.
of them pending. I like
Like
it.
I
Go
mentioned,
outside the
I-
box, but
I think I want to, I think Tanner and I are tied at 3 pizza bet wins, and I think I just need to take the cake on that.
Debbie, how many pizza bets did you do this year? Because you also have pizza bet losses.
oh boy,
To you,
the guy
Right.
loves pizza. Let him be.
You lost 1. Have you lost another?
I don't remember.
4 for sure, huh?
Yeah,
I love it, man. I love it. I love it that it caught on. It's been fun. It's been a good addition to the league.
it's delicious. Rachel loved the lava cakes, so that was a good add on there.
Good. I'm
Hi.
happy to do it.
Right.
Christian, betting lock of the week, buddy. I don't know. It's been a few weeks, I think. I
It's-
don't know
it's
where
been
we lasted. Take over.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, and that was much needed because I've hit the lab. The research has come in, and I don't know if I have ever in my life, and take this for what you will, good or bad. I don't know if I've ever been more confident in a bet,
Heck yes.
and it might surprise you.
Ooh.
But I am going, and I will bet this myself. Like, I'm not just saying this. Like, I will have my own money on this game, and I will confirm that with text in the chat if no one believes me. But I could not be more confident in the Texans at home
Oh,
+7 with Deshaun Watson coming back. Everyone's thinking, oh, Deshaun's going to come back. He's going to kill his old team. The Texans this is their Super Bowl. And for a couple reasons, okay? They can win this week and still hold the #1 pick. So they're at home. I heard that at least 10 of the accusing women, allegedly, whatever,
we'll be there.
will be
too.
there in a suite watching him. And people forget, like, this is Deshaun Watson's first NFL game in over like 2 years. And it's not like he's playing with DeAndre Hopkins back when he was with the Texans. Like, Amari Cooper is a very good receiver, and Nick Chubb's a very good running back. But like, the Texans showed a little bit of life at the second half against the Dolphins last week. They were pinning their ears back a little bit, and I don't think they're going to play with more passion than like you'll ever see a team play with than this Sunday when they play Deshaun Watson. You know, they just want to fucking tear him in half. And I think Dameon Pierce gets up back on track a little bit. I think Kyle Allen is whoever plays quarterback. I think they're decent enough to kind of score some points on that kind of weak Cleveland defense. And I just don't think Deshaun's going to be old Deshaun in his first game back. I'm not saying Deshaun won't be good this year. I think he will be, but I think this first game back, a lot of emotions, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of distractions. I think getting the Texans at home by a touchdown, that seems just like a no-brainer to me.
I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, if I had some free money, I think you convinced me. So fortunately my funds are locked up pretty tight. So I
heard
I love it though. I love it though. 7 points, yeah.
I honestly might take, I mean, like I said, like, they can win this game and still be the first overall pick. Like, I'm not recommending this, but I personally will probably sprinkle a little money line on them.
Love it, but a little money line even.
Yeah.
Always.
Why
Love
not?
it.
Why not?
Why not?
So
Sounds good. Sounds good, boys. Well, any final thoughts before we sign off here? Doing good.
Things are about to get even more crazy, so buckle up.
Another excellent pod. Yep. Good games. Got some. Just gotta find out who's making playoffs, who's going to the toilet bowl here. So we got a couple weeks to figure that one out. So sounds good.
Yep.
Good luck to everyone. Yeah, we'll be back next week. So
good deal.
all right, later.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Yeah.